having access to climbing walls again is going to be amazing, and it's really going to help a lot of people as well. And I think, yeah, often we underestimate the power that climbing has in a sense of what it can give you and how it can make you feel, and giving you that sense of community and freedom as well. So yeah, I think it's really important to get the walls back open for people's physical and mental well-being.
We need to introduce a bunch of measures to make it work, but the absolutely critical piece is that our community buy into those measures and are active in participating and giving the feedback that we need to make them function as well as they can.
For me to feel safe in a climbing wall, I need to know that the people who own these climbing walls, who work in these spaces, are putting in measures to kind of make those risks manageable and understandable for us.
Most of the measures that we've put in place are a version of the standard practice that everybody who has any public facility needs to put in place. So there's 3 elements to that, which is maintain social distancing, regular hand washing and sanitisation, and frequent cleaning of high-touch surfaces. I think it's worth remembering that the climbing community are used to social distancing anyway. So bouldering only works because people practice social distancing as a regular thing. Our natural way of being in the space is to be aware of other people. What we are doing is making it easier by introducing a one-way flow system in both the cafe and toilet spaces, but also in the climbing area as well, because we want people to be able to navigate that space easily and also manage interactions with others as well. Now we've got the one-way flow system, what we need to do is make sure that there is enough climbing everywhere, so we've really increased the density of climbs on the walls. So if you're a lower grade climber in particular, because you need to move around more to find new stuff, that there's more of that stuff on the wall, so you can go around, you can find a space, and there'll be something at your level pretty much anywhere where you can find a space in the centre. Keeping that social distancing in place will require some extra signage, but also what we're doing is we're limiting the number of people in the building at any one time, which will partly be done by having a booking system, so we know who's in, and a booking out system as well. I think the big question that I've been asked is, what about the climbing holds? Everybody's touching the same things. How, can you clean them? And of course, we can't clean the climbing holds after every single go. It's just not even possible. What we can do is we can clean the climber, and that's quite easy. So we're making sure that liquid chalk, which has got 70% plus alcohol content in, is compulsory for everybody to use. So that means that after every go, everyone's hands are sanitised when in the climbing space. So my view is actually indoor climbing walls will probably be safer than pretty much anywhere else that we go because of the use of liquid chalk. The high-touch surfaces elsewhere, whether they're handles, tables, doors, and what have we will have a full-time cleaner on whose only job is cleaning high-touch surfaces throughout the day, from when we open to when we close, because we just don't think we can maintain a standard of hygiene that we're happy with without that. We want to make sure that person has no other responsibilities.
I think more than anything, you need the community and the climbers themselves to really take this seriously, because it's not going to work without people listening and adhering to the rules. So until we can get to a point where that's possible, then it's not going to work. But I honestly believe climbing is a community that is so supportive and really honest and really kind of welcoming, and I think as a sport, we'll adjust to the rules and the new guidelines and those changing guidelines really well. We absolutely understand and appreciate that plenty of people out there are anxious about coming back into a climbing wall. I simply can't stress enough how much work has come into making sure that you are not coming back into the same climbing walls that you left in March. I think it's really worth underlining that we're all a community. People are coming climbing with their friends and their families and colleagues that they've worked with for years. Nobody's taking any risks because they'll be taking risks with people who are really, really important to them, and I think that's something that everyone should be massively reassured by.